Happy New Year in advance. It's New Year's Eve. Welcome once again to my channel. My name is Modupe Eka. If you are new to this channel, remember to
like, subscribe, and share.
Good. Sit back and enjoy today's topic. Today we shall be discussing a very trending topic at this time of the year. At this time of the year, it's all about goal setting, New Year resolution, and all the likes. So, with me in the studio today, I have two amazing young ladies.
Hi guys. Hello.
To discuss this very important topic, goal setting. Sit back and enjoy the topic.
Hello everyone, my name is Divitario Akindoyin. So today we'll be asking Mom some critical questions that she will be throwing more light, and I believe that this will bless you, this will help you in your New Year resolutions. So Mommy, at this time of the year, there is this critical, phase that many people tend to get themselves in, and it's a trend actually that people jump at to set New Year resolutions, make reviews about their life and to see how they can enhance the new year. But unfortunately, what I've seen most cases, because I've been in this shoe before, is that people tend to set goals, they tend to set New Year resolutions, they review their year and say, okay, next year I want to do this, I want to take a course, I want to do that, I want to learn a craft. But at the end of the day, they don't push through. They don't see to the end results to ensure that they have an effective end. So why is this happening? Like, why is it like that? I want you to throw more light, man.
Indeed, at this time of the year, we all set goals, we are excited, and we have all the good intention. But unfortunately, 95% of us revert to our old self. We begin to say, we talk to ourselves and we tell the world, I will do it tomorrow.
That's true.
Then you say again, I will do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And gradually you enter the procrastination stage. And then we end up not doing anything at all. The truth is that for us to set goals and achieve our goals, it is a very important skill. In fact, your ability to set goals and achieve those goals, to make plans, your ability to set goals and make plans to achieve and accomplish those goals is a master key to success in life.
Master key to success.
Yes,
In life,
because let's imagine it. If I set goals now and I say to myself, I want to, maybe I'm fat, I want to reduce my weight.
You want to cut down on your calories.
Yes, I want to cut down on my calories. And I set a time frame for it that in this 2022, I'm going to cut down 10 kilos. Wow. Maybe I take it 2 kilos for every 2 months, and maybe a kilo a month. And then if at the end of 2022, maybe I was 60 kg before and then I'm now 50 kg. You can imagine the joy that would fill my heart. Yes. Or maybe I want to buy a new car. And I know, and I set the goal, I'm going to buy a new car. And by the end of 2022, I am seated in my new car and I'm driving it all around. The joy of driving it. So it is goals that fuel and lubricates our achievements. So right. When you are able to set goals and make plan to achieve it, you have the master key to success in life. So it is important for us to learn how to set our goals and achieve it.
That was very good. That was very informative.
Yes,
I learned a lot just from that. Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Grace Olatokun. This is my second time on the show. I'm so excited to be here. So Mommy, my own question is on, why some people believe that goal setting is not important. Like why? Because some people, they will hear goal setting, but they don't do it, they don't follow through. So why do you think those people don't set goals?
People that don't set goals they have, most times, there are a few things that stop people from setting goals. But one of the major things that stop people from setting goals is that they have deep-seated belief of unworthiness in them.
Like low self-esteem.
Yes, they think they can't achieve it. And because they think they cannot achieve it, that they can't get to that height.
So remember,
They are not worthy.
will you say that they've tried it before and then it failed? That's why they.
I'm coming to that in my next explanation. Yes, you see, first they think, oh, it's not for me. They may not voice it out.
Mommy, there's even this trend they say now. I want to chip in this trend. There's this when people see good things that this thing is not for me, or this marriage is not for me, or this car is not for me. Can you imagine?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that there is a deep-seated feeling of unworthiness. And because of that, that is like a block for them in achieving their goal. The second and also very important reason why people don't set goal is because of fear. Fear is the one and the most singular deterrent to success. When you are afraid, you can't make it. And because they are afraid they can't make it, so they don't set themselves up. They think that, oh, I'm not going to get there. Why try? Another one is also the fear of failure. And people that fear failure do not know that failure is an essential part of success. In fact, there is somebody that says that if you want to succeed on time, then double your rate of failure, because you can fail forward.
Yeah.
Let's remember Thomas Edison. He was the greatest inventor of our time. He failed a couple of times. In fact, there was an experiment he did 99.99 thousand times, and it was on the 1,000th time that he discovered the light bulb. What if he had stopped? So failing is an essential part of life. When you fail, doesn't mean that you will not achieve. You have only learned the way not to do it. So you need to persist. You need to go on. So these are some of the things that stop people from setting goals, because deep inside them, they think they cannot make it.
Okay, Mommy, thank you for that informative word. So now that you have discussed that setting goals is a master's key to success, now how do I achieve the goals that I set? How do I achieve them, ma?
Every goal that we set demands that we pay full and we pay in advance for that goal. Take note of my word. We will pay in full and you will pay in advance for every goal that you set. So, in case my goal, for example, is that I want to pass my exams. Maybe I'm a student and I need to read and pass my exams. When I take a decision that this is my goal, I must be committed, that I must know that for every goal, no matter what that goal is, you pay in advance, you pay in full. Number one, if I want to pass my exams, for example, maybe I need to commit to reading 3 hours a day. You know, it is not at the passing of the exam. It is while I am preparing that I am reading. So that is a payment. So you tick that payment and you are committing yourself that, okay, the next 6 months, 3 hours a day of my time, I'm going to be reading. Number two, maybe you have some friends that are not in alignment with your goal. They don't want to come out in distinction like you want to. And maybe they are your friends, and maybe they are the kind of friends that maybe you go to party, or you go and play, or you keep on gossiping, or you keep on discoing with. Then you know that, okay, these people too, I have to cut them off. You see that, what are you doing? You are paying in advance. So you count the cost of achieving that goal, and then you list them down, and then you determine the price you want to pay. Because like I said, every goal that you will achieve, it demands that you pay in advance and you pay in full. It is like an athlete that wins on the day of the tournament. She didn't win at the tournament. She won when she was practicing. Long ago, when she was in the gym, when she was jogging and making all the practice, that was when she won. So you pay in advance and you pay in full. When you understand that you pay in advance and you pay in full for your goals, then you will know that yes, if I am to do these things, you will do this. One very important step in goal setting is reflection. I always ask people to do this simple exercise when they're about to set their goals. For example, if I need a new car and I want to buy that new car, probably I take bus to work. And I'm tired of the downfall drivers, the korokwe, the abuse, all the troubles I go through on my way to work. All the noise, all the smell, the odor, and you know what it is. And I want that new car badly. So I tell people, there's a simple way to this thing. When you sit down to reflect, just close your eyes for 5 minutes. And then imagine that you're in your new car. Feel the comfort of that car. Smell it. There's a new car has a good smell. Smell that smell. Imagine you are turning the gears. Look at yourself that you get to your office crisp and nice. Your desire, your imagination. Put it at work. Put everything in you into that. Nobody can stop you from your imagination. That's where you can go anywhere you like. If you like, you can. You can imagine that you are seated with Buhari right now. Nobody can stop you. So you get the feel. Do it and enjoy it, every moment of it. Then when you have imagined and you've let yourself lost in the luxury of your imagination, and then you enjoy the scene, the benefits, the things that would do for you. And then after you've gone through that good imagination, that good feeling all over you, then I tell you, come back to the present. When you are now back to the present, you now look at that feeling, those things you enjoyed. What is it that is between me and that thing that I just imagined? I mean, those are the price that you're going to pay. Those are the stumbling blocks that are on your way. Now you start writing down those things. Remember, we have said it, we've made it clear that you have to pay in full and you have to pay in advance. So when you write it down, maybe one of the things is that maybe you used to like suya, or you used to like pepper soup, or it's shawarma. Then you just silently write down all those shawarma, all the waste. You write it down because you have to block it. Then maybe you used to go to cinema. No, frivolies, the things that were not necessary, but they were just wants. Maybe you used to do girls' night out, and you just go with your friends, and then maybe, you begin to write those things down. Those things that you need, that you know that will stand in your way. And then you are now making plans.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you now are able to look at those, or maybe if it is not buying something, maybe you need to discipline yourself. Maybe I want to weight loss, and then I like to eat ice cream. Then I have to tell myself that that ice cream, it must be away. Those are the payments. So when you now you have now put down those things, and then you look at them, and then you decide that, okay, I'm doing away with those things. Okay, I am not going. So you see, you are now making plans to accomplish your goals. And when you make plans to accomplish your goals, there is 99.9 chance that you would succeed. Because don't forget, another very important step is that we don't decide our future, we decide our habits. The habits that we decide will determine our future. So you have to break your goals down into quarterly, monthly, and daily. Your daily activities are the most important things. What do you do every day? Are you working towards the achievement of your goal? When I say your daily activity, I always also, apart from this thing, after you've done your reflection, you've looked at the things that will stop you. You have looked at them in the eye, and you say, you cannot stop me. I'm going to... Remember, if you don't stop it, it will stop you. So you have to take responsibility to stop it. And you've looked at them eyeball to eyeball, and you have decided, I am not going to let you stop me. Let's say it's overeating, and you say to yourself, overeating, you will not kill me. Well, let's say it's unnecessary spending. Some people are spendthrift. Once they get their salary, they enter into a shop. So you look at it and you say, okay, these are these things, I am going to do away with them. So you've decided. So, and then when you have looked at it, and another most important thing I want to say in goal setting is your daily activities. Every day I recommend that you take 10 minutes of your time before you close your eyes. Just take 10 minutes of your time. What did I do today? What are the things that I messed up? What are the things I could have done better? And then you write them down. The ones that you didn't do right, that you messed up, how can I do it better? And then you write your 5 most important to-do list for tomorrow. And then you put it down. Then you go to sleep. In the morning, you bring out your to-do list. Because you have put your 5 most to-do list in order of priority, you will find out you are doing the most important thing for the day. You do it first, you follow through and follow through. There is no way you do that for 365 days of the year that you will not get to the end of what you are trying to accomplish.
Okay, Mommy, so thank you for what you told us about goal setting, how to be able to set down our goals and to be able to achieve them. Okay, Mommy, so I've heard a lot about vision board and how you can use it to set your goal. So please, I'd like for you to shed more light on it and tell us the difference between vision board and goal setting.
Vision board. Vision board, which is also called a dream board, is almost the same as goal setting. The major difference in the board is that the vision board is a collage of images, items, and drawings of things you want to see in your future. For example, if I do vision board. I don't have one for 2022. I'm going to put it together. I want a new house. I have a dream house. I can cut the image of that dream house. I get it together. The kind of car I want to drive when I'm in that house. I get the image of that car. Maybe there are some shoes I want to be wearing in my new year. Maybe there are some designer names. I cut their logos and their whatever. I put them together. When I have now collected all those things together, I now arrange them on my vision board and I paste them there. And then I place my vision board in a strategic location where I see it first thing in the morning and last thing at night. And as I look at it, you see, the eyes is the gateway to the soul. And when you gaze on something and you gaze on it enough with intensity, some people believe that that's the law of attraction. That is when you are attracting those things. I also believe that when I want something with so much intensity, the entire universe kind of conspire to help me to achieve that thing. There's a story I always remember. There is a friend of mine. When we got married, she was not yet married, and she kept on saying, and when we go to markets, she said she would never enter such markets. She hated markets with all her passion. And she would tell me, no, she's not going to go into. I said, won't you cook for your husband? She said, no, I will go to the shops to buy food. She used to say it. And then, funny enough, she didn't marry somebody in Nigeria. She's a medical doctor. It was at the hospital she met a mother-in-law, and the woman said to her, you know, she didn't take her seriously, but that woman came back after she had been discharged. She was working in General Hospital, and the woman came back after she has been discharged and said, I want you to meet my son. And my son is in Canada.
Hey.
And that was the point she came home to tell us that, see this woman,
Lord,
she was my patient, I don't know what she wants. But I tell you today, we've all visited Canada to see her. She's living well. She's the woman connected her to the son, and they are both happy. You know, at a point, she told Mama, go and bring your son to Nigeria. The boy came home about maybe 6 months after, and I always remember she always said she won't go into market. She's not going to, and then her dreams came true. So I also believe very much in vision board, because you see it, and like I said to you, the eye is the gateway to the soul. So what you look at, what you see, it has the desire and the intensity. You make it happen for you.
Mommy, can we compare this vision board to the story of Abraham, when God told him to look at the heavens and count the number of stars, that as much as he can see, that his children, his seeds will be as large as the numbers of the stars?
Wow, thank you very much for that comparison. I didn't think of that. That is a very good example of a vision board as far as I'm concerned. You know, Abraham was old and stricken in age.
Yes.
It didn't look like it.
Yeah.
And then God said to him, go out there, count the number of stars as much as you can. That will be your descendants. I mean, I won't believe that. It took somebody like Abraham to believe that, because of age was not on his side, age was not on Sarah's side, and that even reminds me of the story of the Tower of Babel in Genesis. You know, God said something when the children of Israel, when the people of the world, they were building the Tower of Babel, and they were trying to build that tower to get to reach God. You know what God did? I'm sure you know that. He said that, what they have imagined, nobody can restrain them. So which means that God recognizes our imagination. So which means that what we imagine, what we set as goal, if we put enough intensity into it, if we put our soul and we put our hearts to it, God will make it happen for us. We just need to be disciplined. We just need to follow through. We need to count the costs and pay for those things. And eventually, no way, we would always make it. So I think that setting goals is important. Vision board is beautiful. If you can't do your vision board, go right now and do your vision board. Don't forget that setting goals, like I said, it is the fuel that lubricates your achievements. Without goal setting, what you are not clear about, the target you don't identify, you can never hit it. So without goal setting, you cannot hit the target. So I believe that goal setting, yes, at this time of the year we talk about it, at this time of the year we do it, and I am saying to you this time that yes, it is important. For you to achieve much in life, you must learn. It is the master key to success. When you know how to do it and you can set plans to achieve it, you will succeed in life. So finally, Grace, what's your final word?
Just everything you already talked about, that we should, do exactly what Mommy has said. I mean, me myself personally, I'm going to go and start my own vision board, because I like to use my imagination, and it really helps me to, remember that, okay, this is what I have said, this is what I want to achieve, and it pushes me, it encourages me, because I'm thinking of that lifestyle. Hey. So yes, I'd encourage everyone to go ahead and create their own vision board and start setting your goals, because 2022 is already here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I already have my own vision board too, but I really didn't do it intensely as Mom mentioned. So right now, after this show, I'm going to get my own vision board to intensely, as mommy said, write them down, put them where you can see them every day, because the eye is the gateway. So I want to feed my focus with my vision board. So as I continually see those things that I have written down, I know how to strategize to get them. Thank you, ma.
Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed our discussion for this day, please remember to share, like, subscribe, and comment. See you again. Until I come your way next time, have a lovely 2022.